Greetings, fellow time travelers. Welcome back to Secrets of the Ancients, where we uncover the hidden mysteries of lost civilizations and dive deep into the secrets that shaped our world. I'm your archaeological guide, ready to take you on another mind-bending journey through the corridors of time. Today's discovery will challenge everything you thought you knew about ancient history. We're about to explore 20 of the most puzzling artifacts ever unearthed. Objects so mysterious, so impossible, that they've left experts scratching their heads for decades. Before we unveil these incredible secrets, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss the ancient mysteries we're about to reveal. Picture this scene with me. Deep beneath the sands of Egypt, in forgotten tombs and hidden chambers, archaeologists have discovered artifacts that seem to come from another world entirely. Perfectly crafted swords that have stayed sharp and rust-free for thousands of years, strange ancient discs whose purposes remain completely unclear, daggers forged from fallen meteorites, dusty scrolls filled with unknown symbols that no scholar can decode. But here's the mystery that has baffled archaeologists for over a century. How did our ancestors create objects so advanced, so precise, that even today's technology struggles to replicate them? What secrets did they possess that we have lost to time? Let's start our journey in the year 1936, in the heart of Egypt's vast sandy desert. Renowned British Egyptologist Walter Bryan Emery was excavating the tomb of Prince Sabu, a nobleman who lived roughly 4,100 years ago during Egypt's very early dynastic period. Now imagine this incredible moment. Emery and his team carefully cleared away sand and rubble, uncovering the tomb step by step, when they stumbled across something that would change archaeology forever. Inside lay various objects befitting a royal burial: pottery vessels, ivory jewelry, and bronze tools. Yet resting quietly among these familiar items was an artifact that immediately stood out like nothing they had ever seen before. What they discovered was a peculiar disc, unlike anything previously found in ancient Egypt. Carved meticulously from a single block of schist, a soft yet delicately layered stone, this artifact looked anything but ordinary. Measuring roughly 61 centimeters in diameter, it featured three thin, gracefully curved blades, arranged in perfect symmetry around a central hole. But here's what will blow your mind. To visualize it clearly, imagine a steering wheel combined oddly with a propeller, something you'd expect more from a modern workshop rather than an ancient Egyptian tomb that's over 4,000 years old. The craftsmanship was undoubtedly sophisticated, reflecting a level of skill that challenges everything we know about early Egyptian capabilities. Whoever created this disc didn't just possess talent, they understood stone carving techniques so advanced that modern engineers struggle to replicate them using only ancient tools. Now let's travel across the world to ancient China, where in 1965, archaeologists made a discovery that would rewrite our understanding of ancient metallurgy. Near Jingzhou in China's Hubei province, they uncovered a tomb dating back 2,500 years to the spring and autumn period. What they found inside was absolutely extraordinary: a bronze sword in perfect condition, sealed in a wooden scabbard for over 2 millennia. But here's the mind-blowing part. When experts examined this ancient weapon, they discovered it could easily cut through stacks of paper, demonstrating sharpness that should have been impossible to preserve for 2,500 years. The sword belongs to King Goujian, one of ancient China's most determined rulers. Near the sword's handle, 8 ancient Chinese characters were clearly engraved, translating to King of Yue made this sword for personal use. This direct historical connection makes the artifact incredibly valuable for understanding China's early history. But the real mystery lies in its composition. Researchers discovered the sword was crafted from a bronze alloy, with trace amounts of lead, iron, and sulfur, a combination that somehow resisted decay and maintained its deadly sharpness across millennia. How did ancient Chinese metallurgists achieve this level of preservation? The answer remains one of archaeology's greatest puzzles. Our next stop takes us to the windswept highlands of Bolivia, where at nearly 4,000 meters above sea level lies one of South America's most baffling archaeological sites, Puma Punku, which translates to Door of the Puma in the local Aymara language. Here's something that will absolutely amaze you. Scattered across this ancient site are massive stone blocks, some weighing over 100 tons, carved with machine-like precision that seems impossible for the time period. These aren't ordinary stones, fellow explorers. They're crafted from extremely hard andesite and sandstone, featuring perfectly straight edges, right angles, and grooves drilled with remarkable accuracy. Modern stonecutters and engineers have expressed complete amazement at Puma Punku's craftsmanship, acknowledging the immense difficulty in achieving such precision, even with today's technology. The stones appear designed to interlock seamlessly, almost like pieces of a massive stone puzzle created by master engineers. But here's the puzzling question that has archaeologists stumped. The Tiwanaku civilization, credited with building Puma Punku between 500 and 950 AD, left behind no written records explaining their construction methods. How did they transport 100-ton blocks through narrow mountain passes? What tools did they use to achieve such incredible precision? Let's travel to central Germany, where in 1999, treasure hunters made one of the most important Bronze Age discoveries ever found. Buried just about 30 centimeters underground in the Ziegelrode forest was a bronze disc measuring 32 centimeters in diameter, adorned with shimmering gold symbols. This is the Nebra Sky Disc, and what makes it extraordinary is its incredible astronomical accuracy. The arrangement of gold symbols, including a crescent moon, what appears to be a full moon or sun, and scattered dots representing stars, matches precisely with astronomical observations of the night sky over Central Europe 3,600 years ago. Pay attention to this incredible detail. One grouping of stars represents the Pleiades, a star cluster historically significant for ancient societies in tracking seasonal changes. This level of celestial knowledge indicates the creators possessed sophisticated astronomical understanding that was supposedly impossible for Bronze Age cultures. But the mystery deepens when we ask, how did Bronze Age people in Germany acquire such precise astronomical knowledge? Who created this incredible artifact? And was it used as a calendar, navigation tool, or ceremonial object? Despite extensive studies, these questions remain unanswered. Now we return to Egypt for one of archaeology's most mind-bending discoveries. Beneath the sands near the step pyramid of Djoser lies the Serapeum, a network of underground tunnels housing 24 gigantic sarcophagi, each carved from single blocks of granite or basalt, and weighing between 60 and over 100 tons. Here's what will leave you speechless. These massive coffins were cut and polished with such precision that the lids, some weighing 30 tons themselves, fit so perfectly that slipping a thin sheet of paper between the lid and base is virtually impossible, even today. But when archaeologists opened these enormous sarcophagi, they discovered something shocking. They were completely empty. No bull remains, no inscriptions, no offerings typically found in Egyptian tombs. Just massive, perfectly crafted stone boxes with no apparent purpose. The traditional view suggests these were burial chambers for sacred Apis bulls, but this explanation raises more questions than answers. How did ancient Egyptians transport 100-ton granite blocks through narrow underground corridors? Why was such incredible precision necessary for bull burials? The mystery continues to baffle researchers. Our final mystery takes us to Yale University's Benecke Rare Book Library, where one of history's most enigmatic artifacts is carefully preserved. The Voynich Manuscript, a medieval text that has resisted every attempt at decoding for more than a century. Created between 1404 and 1438, this peculiar book contains 240 pages of vellum filled with bizarre illustrations and text written in a completely unknown script. The pages feature exotic-looking plants, intricate astronomical diagrams, strange creatures, and elaborate bathing scenes, all accompanied by text that looks readable but has never been successfully decoded. Linguists and cryptographers have spent decades attempting to crack the Voynich code, but it stubbornly refuses interpretation. No known language or cipher matches its patterns. The writing flows neatly across pages like any normal text, yet its meaning remains completely hidden. What makes this even more mysterious is that the manuscript appears to be a serious scholarly work, not a hoax. The illustrations are detailed and consistent, suggesting genuine knowledge about whatever subject it covers. But what that subject is remains one of history's greatest puzzles. Fellow time travelers, we've journeyed across continents and through millennia, exploring 20 artifacts that challenge everything we think we know about our ancestors. From Egypt's impossible disc to China's eternal sword, From Bolivia's precision stones to Germany's ancient observatory, each discovery reveals that our ancestors possessed knowledge and capabilities we're only beginning to understand. But here's the most fascinating part. These mysteries remind us that history isn't just about the past, it's about the incredible human potential that existed then and continues today. Every unsolved puzzle represents another chapter waiting to be written in the great story of human achievement. What do you think about these incredible discoveries? Which artifact amazed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one and love hearing your theories and insights. Don't forget to subscribe to Secrets of the Ancients for more archaeological adventures, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest discoveries. In our next episode, we'll be exploring the lost technologies of ancient Rome that modern